Hi, thank you to everybody who sent their prayers, their well wishes, and their concerns about the safety and well-being of my family and me during Hurricane Matthew. We were totally fine. It completely skipped our area. We did prepare for it and stock up on supplies, but it ended up that it completely missed Southwest Florida. But thank you anyways to everybody who sent their wishes to us. Maybe that's what kept us safe. Who knows? I've been a little bit quiet because there's been so much going on with that, obviously, and just wanted to show you a little bit about behind the scenes of what's going on right now. I'm working on a lot of projects for fall, and I thought it might be fun for me to show you them in process. Most of them have the patterns written, but as you know, patterns really can't be released until the photos are done, and we've had so much rain that it's been virtually impossible to do photography lately. So I thought it might be fun to show you some of those projects that are upcoming. To start with, I've got a motif scarf here, and you may have seen a video of doing this motif for a baby blanket. Well, in the next video, what I'm going to do is show you how to join it. You know how when you do a two-sided join on motifs, it's normally two sides that are adjacent? Well, if you're going to turn it into a tube, a tube or a Mobius, which is a twisted tube, you have to join them on opposite rows. So you would have a joining row here, and then you would have a joining row here. And that's what I'm going to show you in how to create this scarf into a Mobius loop, and you'll see that it's really perfectly long enough to do that. It'll be a really nice loopy scarf. Another one that I've been working on is this vest. And it's the same stitch pattern as Sunny Isles crochet shawl. So if you've already done that one, you're totally familiar with the stitch pattern. Only this one, instead of doing a skinnier length shawl, which is what the first one was, this one's a much wider shawl, and it starts in the middle and then works out to the end with this gorgeous lace stitch pattern, a stitch edging on the end. And then we create holes as we work in the other direction to create the vest. But what's cool is that a scarf that has these holes, you can wear it as a keyhole scarf and actually pull them through too. So it'll be a fun transition piece for fall to winter as well. I've been doing some halter tops. This one was by request for a friend of my son's, and I decided to do it in multiple sizes. So you can see that one's a small, and then I did one that would fit someone my size because I thought it might be interesting to show that you don't have to be skinny to wear cute and sexy things. So I thought that was interesting. So that one's coming, and then here is a knit vest, which is similar to the crochet vest in technique, being that it works sideways with holes. But this one's done in a really pretty, very simple lace stitch pattern. I don't know if you can see that. It's yarn over, knit 3 together, yarn over, and then a row of knitting on every other row. So it's really, really simple. Each one of these are 2 hank projects in Be So Fine. And what was next? Oh, I know, I want to show you. You may have seen a video where I was showing how to make a tassel, and I was making a tassel for this vest. Now this vest is done in a square motif. Can you see the squares in there? And then the fronts have some triangle motifs for shaping so that you get the V-neck on the front of a scarf or vest. And then I added triangles at the hips to create some hip ease. And I'll show this to you in the pattern as well as in some videos. We've just had too much rain. So can you see how that's going to look? It has really nice hip ease in it and has the triangle shapes here for a V-neck, and it ties together with the little tassels at the end. And Be So Sporty is really a great yarn for tassels because it has a really nice blunt cut on the end when you cut it with sharp scissors. And then I want to show you another piece that I'm super excited about. We've got a tennis tournament coming up that's going to be in Sarasota, which is a couple hours north of here, in November, and it's going to be really cold by my standards. we'll have to get up in the morning long before sunrise, and it'll be like 40 something degrees outside, but I won't be close to my car. I won't be close to anywhere where I can sit inside, so I will be outside, not exercising like the tennis players, so I'm going to need to stay warm. So I actually designed this to wear for me, but if I need something to keep me warm in the wintertime, chances are everybody else does too. So this one is in Be So Brave, which is 100% American merino wool. Whoops. And this one's going to be a poncho. Can you see that? And where are the buttons? I bought these gorgeous glazed buttons. See that? So they are actually going to be the poncho is going to have like a sleeve, because I'm going to attach the buttons right there. So it'll actually be a very flattering piece to wear. And there's the other side of the front. And then the back is in a solid color. So it'll show you that you could actually do it a little more subdued if you wanted to do it in the one color as well. So that would be your option to make it in either of the ways. And then it has a really nice ribbed mock turtleneck, which will be super cozy if you're outside and cold. I'm a huge fan of ponchos, but I'm not a huge fan of the ones that don't look good on. And as much fun as it is to wear a poncho, because it's like wearing a blanket when you're cold outside, if they don't, like the ones that come to a point in the front, I think are very unflattering, and even some of the ones with the point to the side, sometimes it just makes you look gigantic, where if it has more of a straight line like this and even that suggestion of sleeves, I feel like it's a lot more flattering. And when I take pictures, you'll see what I mean, but it's super, super easy to make. Oh, and I have one more here. It's like a bag of tricks. I keep seeing more things. This one is a shawl that I made in the Be So Sporty and the hand-dyed, hand-painted yarns that I did outside. And this one has a coordinating border in a lace. Can you see that? It's a yarn over, knit 3 together yarn over. But what you do is you double the stitches before that row, so it gives you that really ruffly look, even though you don't do any shaping in it. So that's pretty much what's going on here, in addition to getting all sorts of things ready for holiday. Oh, I've got one more thing I can show you. Look at these gift boxes. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with Nordstrom, but I worked at Nordstrom when I was in college, and I used to just absolutely love their metallic silver gift boxes. And I'm working on some gift sets right now for the holidays, where I'm going to combine yarn and different body products and some special gifts that I'm hand making right now for the gift sets. And I'm not even sure I'm going to sell them. They're just going to be gifts for people who buy the gift sets. But how much do these look like the Nordstrom metallic silver boxes? I just thought that that was such a neat, cute surprise to see that my boxes look like Nordstrom boxes. Anyway, I'm kind of excited about that. Anyway, that's what's going on around here right now. If you have any questions for connecting with Kristin, by all means, please ask them. Again, thank you to everybody who was worried about our safety in the last week. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.